Alright, I just finished fueling.
Push, because you know it takes me a while for my GTX to be all warmed up. Alright, let me start this A3 and announce to the cabin, welcome aboard. Let's see. Yeah, I should be looking at my screen. I should be getting Discord audio going through the channel, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and push. Yeah, that's weird that you're not, people aren't hearing. Yeah. Let's see. Hey guys, so let me know, I am on Discord now.
Hey
so
guys,
let me know
all
if you guys
pods
can
are on
hear it.
board.
That
Are we
way I
cleared to
can make
clear?
adjustments, which I don't know,
Yes.
Discord's like as high
Thanks.
as it could possibly be on my mixer, volume mixer there. So may just be may have to just charge that to the game, I guess. Okay, gotta get my hydraulic pumps on. CPU. And to the up. So we keep working to the left. And parking brakes release, push. Alright.
Yeah, my stream is showing my whole desktop.
What you needed to just show the symbol.
Yeah, I can only do that in OBS. I'm trying to see how I can mute this now.
That's too weird.
The November Miami Transit.
So he's taking a right. This is called Sneeze the Delta. I think it's an American. Yeah, so he's probably on the D gate, so that makes sense. Okay, I'm on D as well, so. Yeah, he probably works for you guys. Okay. For John and I, Delta Park's over here, the H gate, so they usually get 1, 2, or 9, but either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. We'll go in the same place. Hopefully we die.
Hopefully. Don't jinx it.
I've driven up 46, pushing back from Delta 46, and I taxi to hopefully he can skip right by me. Oh yeah, he got the gas money. He's good. He's good.
My iPad is going to be in the way now. Alright, got my load sheet, no additional passengers, so my performance stays as it should.
That's 15.
Michael, you want to push back first? Yeah, you're gonna push back first? I'm right next to you. Yeah. Ah, you're fine. I'll do my my checks in the meantime.
Yeah, Miami traffic, I'm here.
Okay, I got you. I don't know. Mostly. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's not too bad. Bridge released. Alright, so yeah, I'll just step 1, 2. Should be good.
Miami traffic up to Boeing 739, push and start from Hotel 8, expecting runway 12, Miami traffic.
Alright, Michael is moving. Before start checklist. Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
15,840 pounds.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Vero ref.
QNH 3003 set. Set and check.
Miami traffic up to 913, push back to 46, taxiing via Mike 212 for northeast departure. Miami traffic. Miami traffic, American 720.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Good day, Captain. Touch connected now, so push back just a couple. Confirm hot broken check.
Same as that QW 787 was pretty good at it.
Nah.
Target in position. Bypass bed is in position. Ready to push. Apron now clear. Leave possibilities. Apron now clear. Leave possibilities.
Hey guys, welcome to my very first stream. Hope it is not as bad as I'm anticipating it to be. I am better at videos than I am at streaming, so hopefully this goes well. Been having a couple issues with vPilot. It seems to be stable now, so hopefully that's all sorted. And today we are with Michael and Johnny. Strange calling my own name, but and we're going to be heading over to Atlanta. I think Johnny's taxiing already. Michael's just pushed back and I'm waiting for him to get out of the way so I can push back myself as well. But I'm fine on yep, you're bad.
Apron now clear. Leave possibilities.
I got RJ, I'm at 12 here, is that you guys? No, I'm at 3-9.
Apron now clear. clear. Please
Flight attendants prepare your door for departure, please. Cross check.
Gotcha. Alright.
Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard your Delta flight. My name is Kyle, and I'll be your flight leader. This afternoon, I'm assisted by Robert and Beth.
Alright.
We are here primarily for
good now. Man,
so in
my
a
name
few
is
moments, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the Airbus A319. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle.
So Michael is moving.
Hello, welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta. Every time we take off, we try to make the world a little smaller. Our first priority on every flight is the safety of our customers and crew. So please, give us your attention as we show you one of the safest worlds there is, the world of the safety card.
apron now clear. Please parking brakes.
Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin, and place
Oh,
smaller
yeah.
items, including handbags, under the seat in front
Apron
of
now
you.
clear. Please parking brakes.
If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat
Yeah, I'm watching you on Avasov.
and ask a crew member.
Alright, let's go.
Now clear. Please parking
Please
brakes.
ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas
Parking brakes,
are
please.
Pushing
clear.
now. All clear
As
for
we
engine
leave the
start.
gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle.
Miami traffic
and
Delta
adjust the strap
1460
so it's low
is
and tight
pushing
across
back
your lap.
and
To
from the gate
release
and
the
start.
belt, just lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on, and even if the sign
Start.
records and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew members' instructions. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 8 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Lifeboats are located.
Miami traffic, Delta Boeing 739, taxi to runway 12 via Quebec, Miami traffic.
Leave all carry-on items behind. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide
Start
you
to the
to
engine one.
Please
Check.
take a moment to find the exits closest to
Don't
you.
leave
And
me!
remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the
You
panels
promised!
will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens,
Bastard.
reach up and pull the mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag is inflated. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane...
And Miami traffic, American 913, departing runway 12 for northwest departure. Miami traffic.
At shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to the vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less.
Parking brake set.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, and your tray table is put away. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know. On behalf of everyone at Delta...
Target disconnected and clear. 5 spin has been removed.
See if I can catch John the info.
Absent start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Clear
Checked.
left and
Pitch trim.
disconnecting now.
30% set.
Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
And Miami traffic, Delta 913 is clear the runway. Miami traffic.
You know, I forgot to I forgot to start my air cars. I guess I won't be doing this with VA today.
You gotta start it before pushing back.
I think so. It's too much. Make sure your simulators. Okay, that's for the previous flight. Yes.
John, I'm in an insult taxi, man. Kill it down for you.
Ah.
Alright. AP, we know how this is. I'm flying the airplane for a little bit. This thing feels so good. If I can get this, stop yelling at me. Yes, I know. I just did it.
1460.
Oh, man.
Alright, forget this.
With the 4,000 something by 1,000 something. And I got it turned down.
Welcome to A Cars.
Well, that's not bad. I think I'm not even right now. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still got 5.4 gigs out of 7.1 gigs remaining on my GPU memory. So, and is it gosh, I forgot what makes Miami already. Is it that much better B5 than B4? Was it man? I'll tell you what, it's a night day difference. It's beautiful.
Miami traffic Delta 1460 is going to taxi to runway 12 via Papa, Quebec to a holding point.
Let's see. Yeah, it's this pitch is only get used to this yoke. That's it feels good. It's just for
What are you flying? 737? Johnny?
I am in the 88 from Fly the Mad Dog. I guess is that those guys the model? Is it Leonardo or something? What's the biggest part? It's like
Leonard, yeah, that's the
What is that
expensive
fleet
one.
you see at Port Departure?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I mean the performance wise is pretty good. I mean, but it was good for me even in 45. And then the
No problem. Bye.
So I'm going to turn off the signal signs. So guys, I'm sorry I didn't even introduce my my friends here. So I have Michael on flight with us as well as John. And
Hey, yeah.
so
Yeah.
we're gonna
How rude, Johnny. How rude.
I know, man. Where are my manners? Here's what it was. Right, so I was going to try P3D, and in case I crash, we needed a witness to complete the flight. So that's that was the method behind my madness. Like, no,
Uh-huh.
Oscar guys, their info is on the description. So definitely check out their channel, and I mean, just great content there. So shout out to those guys. Like I said, I need some witnesses in case I don't make it to Atlanta. So.
Your black box doesn't work, does it?
Oh man, but so far she's behaving quite well. Normally, if I can get out of the terminal area, I'm alright.
Isn't she heavy on performance?
Now, the Mad Dog actually is one of the few aircraft in my hangar that runs beautifully. Even though 4.5 are really great, version 5 runs equally well, and I mean just the texturing is amazing. This is probably one of my very performing aircraft in like all of my settings.
Nice.
Actually, engine and all that stuff, but very well optimized.
Before takeoff checklist.
Just gotta run, take a checklist. Ain't like that.
Yeah, my FO is still doing her checks. Rudder?
With you. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
No problem. Almost ran off the taxiway during finishing my control check.
Man, no, don't give up hope just yet. But see, I'm horrible at first-person shooters, so dude, yeah. And I got a friend of mine. He wants me to jump on Apex Stream. I'm terrible with it. Like my son, he plays Fortnite, and I get wiped off the map every time. So I just so I just kind of come up with a reason why I can't play it, even though.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, so I gotta go cut the grass. That's funny. Yeah, but at some point we'll definitely get an Apex Stream in. Heaven secure, thank you.
And Miami traffic, Delta Boeing 739, departing runway 12, Miami traffic.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Check. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Check. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1. VR. V2. Flex temp.
I thought he had a crash. I was like, oh dear, he had a crash. 39. Flex temp is 61 degrees.
V1. 1, 3, 4. VR. 1, 3, 4. V2. 1, 3, 9. Flex temp. 6, 1 degrees. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line. Approach path clear of traffic. Takeoff.
I'm getting bad performance with the streaming though. Below the line.
Take off runway.
1-2 confirm. Set and check.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advice.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Pack.
Miami traffic Delta 1460 is lining up on runway 12.
Approaching. 1, 2.
Miami traffic, Delta Boeing 739, clear all runways, left turn direct Sonoy under departure, Miami traffic.
On runway. 1, 2.
Ready? Ready? On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready?
Affirm.
Miami traffic Delta 1460 is taking off from runway 12. Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set. 100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate.
Gorgeous views of departure.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
500.
Yeah, I do a descent by mistake. Bloody hell.
Don't sink.
Okay, I have control. I forgot to set my altitude and the plane started to dive as soon as I put on autopilot. I was like, bloody hell. Okay. Flap 0.
Speed check. Flap 0.
Miami traffic Delta 1460 is clear of the departure path for runway 12. After takeoff, climb checklist, please.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Seatbelts coming off. Johnny, did you have any bad night textures on departure?
No, not really. Everything seemed to have been surprisingly performing well. Although yesterday when I was planning to fly P3D for this flight, I spawned into Miami and I saw that night texture shining.
Yeah, that's what I'm having here. But before we used to be using vector to deal with the elevation issues for 4.5, but with the
Confirm seatbelts off.
confirm.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Carter. I'd like to send a special thank you to each of you for the local metros and members that play. This is the laws that I really appreciate that appreciate the support for the main and beneficiary articles that may have been very big. We have now reached out for the safety and improved electronic compliance. Summer stock, water, variety,
Confirm.
as well as selection of our freshie items and holiday gifts. Beer, wine, and spirits are
Confirm
available.
clear, rad nav.
Also available for purchase for the remaining guests. Please list of available beverages.
I'll leave you guys.
Gives you nothing sky miles, American Express cards, 50% and earn double miles for all those purchases. Today we have our high-speed Wi-Fi video available for you. Pick your SIM card for one information. You'll be able to stream content from your device and notes. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today and enjoy your flight.
Affirmative.
Shown. Optimal flight level is as shown. Recommended max flight level is as shown. Are you happy with our current selected flight level?
Yes.
Okay. Call for checklist.
Stand by. Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Alrighty then, so we are climbing through flight level 180. We're going to be cruising at flight level 340 today. And we've got 503 miles to go. We've got Michael ahead, and Johnny is... Sorry, I had to mute you guys.
Yeah, probably the best avionics setup I've seen today is from Phil there. But the problem is they don't do anything correctly, and
Do you have the E-Jets for V5? Who's that?
Man, I don't remember his name.
Alec?
Yes.
Roberts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He beta tested for them. Yeah.
Daily, man. Daily, and I was so excited. And then
Did you buy it?
anything first. Years ago, there did a rare 135, 145, and it was beautiful. I mean, they had their modeling. They always have modeling issues, right? But their avionics and the FMC has been just solid. And so they got these guys to do. There was another company, they were playing Heaven or something like that, to do the modeling for them. I'm like, oh, okay, well, they put out some previews and stuff. But it was just, I don't know if it was rushed or what. But I mean, the frame rates, it was a slideshow. It was a bloody slideshow. Dude, I heard like the freaking lighting that some of the...
It shines into the cockpit.
Yeah.
It shines through the cockpit if they turn on the lights or something like that.
Yep. Like Howard, I'm sorry, and he was swearing right, and he got upset when people were calling out the product. Man, you can't attach your name to something and not catch foolishness like that, man. Like how are you beta testing and not know that was a problem? No, because they weren't beta testing. I was being honest with you. Exactly. They weren't beta testing. You know, they were marketing. They were marketing. You know, I mean, it's just call it for what it is. You know.
Yeah.
It was frustrating, man, because I was really looking for. I love, the whole regional jet deal. Like I love it, and I think that's a part of the industry we're kind of lacking in. But Alaska 200, 0G200 that we have was like 10 years old, I think.
I was hyped up by it. I was really hyped up, and it was like, yeah, this the same E-Jets, yeah. Then I saw the price tag, and I was like, let's wait a while and see. So I see the pilot came out and he was talking about it's like the real thing, and then I started hearing the issues. Everybody always says it's like the real thing, and then
What are you studying for? I'm just curious.
You mean me?
No, it's just like, everybody, is practicing study level, but half of those features, servers will never use.
Well,
Like the Majestic Dash 8, for example, I have it, love it, but, half the features we rarely use. I don't.
that's like myself as well. I've got the professional for the Majestic, I've got the Fslabs, I've got the PMDG, and like before I started flying with like Michael, Jonathan, and these guys, I used to fly with my cousin. My cousin would have failures turned on, and I'm like, nope. I just want to get in and fly my plane. I don't want failures. I don't want to have to start over. I just want to fly my plane. So like even with the same Fslabs, with the I'm actually gonna pause my tracker here. Every time I turn my head, the damn thing moves as well. Yeah. So like there's no difference to me whether it's study level or whether it's aerosol, because all I'm doing is I want to just go from point A to point B. I don't want to have to divert. I don't want to have to go back to my airport of origin. Nah, there's no fun in that for me. I already have enough troubles with CTDs. So like when I hear people going on about this study level thing, and I'm like, okay, are you a pilot? No. Are you practicing instrument procedures for when you start flight training? I can't do flight training because of whatever reason. So why does it matter if it's study level or not? Came up for me. I am not using it for a job. This is my fun. This is fun time for me. It's a game. And then everybody gets triggered.
But then on the flip side, start getting into like failures, simulations, pressure differentials, and hydraulic pressure, fluid temperatures. I mean, come on now. It's cool. But, I'm like you, John. I don't want failures. 9 times out of 10, it's either, I have very little time to sim to begin with.
Exactly.
I got the wife, kids, and all that. I don't have time to deal with. I'm not getting paid for this.
Well, in all fairness,
I get it, but my goodness.
in all fairness, like when I used to watch my cousin would be telling me like all the stuff that's happening, and he's pulling out the QRH and going through stuff, and I was seriously impressed, but I'm like, I ain't got time for that shit. No way. It's like, no, that's too much.
I think Jacksonville service jumped on. Or did they? But I think so. Or staying. Oh yeah, we're upstairs twice. So.
I'm still behind. I'm not in the airspaces yet. I am now coming to, was that Kobe? Stream and see where it's at, because I'm still seeing it at the gate. It can't be that far back. I'm already in cruise.
Let's see. No, it shows you cruising.
So why is it showing me at the gate on my iPad?
Yeah, sometimes it's really lags, man. And you have you're like 5 seconds behind.
Okay.
And for some reason, mine is like always 15 seconds or so, especially the next one. Yeah. Oh, it's weird.
Ah yeah, now it shows.
Very laggy.
Man, I hate seeing my desktop.
I can see it's the freeze and it'll be 15 seconds before it moves on the stream.
Yeah.
There's a
But-
setting for the lab or something like that, but I'm not sure if that's it.
But you're always gonna have lag, because sound waves don't travel at the speed of light.
Oh yeah, I know for sure. There's always built-in lag, but when I fly P3D, it's only about 5 or 6 seconds. I'm on the wrong frequency. Alright. It's like 20 seconds.
Okay. I'm now in cruise. No, I'm going to. Oh bloody hell!
Jacksonville there. Good morning. Delta 913 is with you. Flight level 340, just 13 to the southbound. Oh, I'm James.
2475. 85 or 75?
I hate busting airspace.
1,000 to go.
He wasn't there all the time though.
Right, so I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, I hate when they come on and try to be like,
Beep, 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 beep. It's like, give me a second.
I'm mindful like that. Yes, you know, it freaks me out. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm expecting like a real phone call or something.
Call this number when you land.
Exactly, no. Trying to get a number for you.
License revoked. You fly in as a
Cruising
captain,
flight
you
level
fly back out as a
360,
passenger.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh, man. It's so funny, though. 'Cause I fly around DFW all the time. We've got a bunch of training centers, and every time you hear that for regional approach, everybody's like,
It's coming.
you know.
Michael, I think this autosave is sticking my computer every now and then, cause like
It shouldn't.
I've got it for 600 seconds and I had 2 sticks so far, and I'm just like, why is it sticking?
And you have it saving only one file, right?
10 or something like that, last 10 or something like that.
Change it. I forgot what the settings are because I'm in X-Plane right now, but it should ask you something about how many.
I've got you just over 20 miles ahead.
Say again.
I've got you about 20 miles ahead.
Damn, you going up that fast? Good grief.
Well, I'm flying slow. I'm doing like 426 ground speed.
And I'm doing 452. I'm doing.
Are you about to come to what's that? Sierra Tango Yankee Mike Yankee?
No, I'm down to.
No, that's the waypoint.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, I've got you. And I think you.
How did you catch up that fast?
I don't know.
Actually, yes.
I'm moving much slower than you are.
What's your flight level?
36. You're at 38.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder if like X-Plane simulates.
Rather slower.
Yeah, because I know that that's an issue when we pilot. Like if your frames drop to below 20 on X-Plane, it'll kick you off because it makes you look really, really slow. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I was flying FNO, you know how busy those are. Oh, yeah. Before they implemented that feature, there was this guy on X-Plane and his frame rates were like 15 because he coming into Boston, right? Boston's a killer on any sim. And he was like on a flying low for like 15 minutes. I kid you not.
Hey guys, if you're now joining us, we're doing a group flight from Miami heading over to Atlanta. I don't have one of those banners up to give you information as to what I'm actually doing. But yeah, I'm joined here with Michael, and I'm also with Johnny, some other streamers as well. Today we're doing 3 legs. We're going from Miami to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to what's the other airport we're going to? LaGuardia. Excuse me. Yeah, LaGuardia is gonna be fun. I saw some. I'm gonna call ahead. I'm still a little ways away from him. Oh shit, when he called me, he's ready.
flight level 380 just south of the Orlando VR.
Delta 926, Jacksonville Center, squawk 100 tree.
1003, 926.
Jackson Center, good afternoon. Delta 1460 with you, flight level 360.
Delta 1460, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1004.
1004 for Delta 1460.
Delta 926, our contact, probable tree 8015 miles south of Orlando, VOR, welcome.
Position checks, thank you.
Reach 334, Charleston, radio 33.
Reach 334, wind 2704, my tree clear for takeoff.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, reach 334.
Well, you can coverage in the States. Yeah. What do you feel? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What he failed to say is how much was a couple. It's like nah, cause they do it like real ops. These guys are really professional, and yeah. Yeah. But they're on during normal. They're on during normal hours. The problem is that, yeah, the problem is that they're really scarce. I mean, there's a free trial, I believe, so you can try it out. It's not of any interest to me because, like, I fly in Australia more than I fly in the States. So, for that reason, I wouldn't bother with it. But
334 is with you at a 700.
if they were all over. Man, you know how many times pilots cut in front of me to land, and I've got. You don't get that on Pilot Edge. You can't, because they'll kick you off. They'll ban you. Plus, you're paying for it. It's not free. So, like, it's a much better experience if you're getting the coverage that you actually want. But yeah, for me, until they it could be the stream as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll take it off for now and see. Autosave, check.
1460, our contact from the tree 6021 miles south of Orlando, VOR, welcome.
You got full coverage all the way down. Yeah. Well, filters. Oh God, I hope not. With a passion. An hour and a half for me. Like I said, I just want to fly. Man, it had nothing to do with client. It's just that some places, but it wasn't the client, it was the controllers. They were so overwhelmed with how many people were there that it was like it had nothing to do with the actual client.
Compass 486, contact Washington Center, 133.72, good morning.
Switching to Washington Center, Global 456. Good afternoon, thank you.
I guess.
That contributed to a lot of it too.
Yeah.
Since I haven't flown across the pond in forever, and especially not since the new voice, that's a voice codec, but I've heard people are like, not getting holds anymore. They're making their departure slots.
Delta 913, correct Larry.
Okay.
Over 913.
Delta 913, correct Larry.
Direct Larry, 913.
It's hard to understand what he's saying though. I'm trying to pick up the
926, correct Larry.
Clear direct Larry, Delta 926.
Delta 913, connect Jacksonville Center 133 point, that's a lie, 124.77.
what?
2477, 913.
Where did he send you to, Michael?
Larry, L-A-I-R-I, Lima, India, Romeo, India.
Ah, I see.
Good morning, Delta 913 with you for cruiser.
Delta 926, connect Jacksonville Center 124.77, good day. Delta 926, connect Jacksonville Center 124.77, good day.
2477, Delta 926, we'll see you.
Correct Larry.
Delta 112, requesting taxi to 28. 319 at Echo.
Delta 1460, correct Larry.
He didn't give me Larry. Bastard.
Delta 1460, Jacksonville Center.
Say? Roger, going direct to Larry, Delta 1460. His ears are burning.
Delta 1460, connect Jacksonville Center 1.
Yes, 1 second.
I am not picking it up as yet. I can only see Jackson and...
Delta 1460, connect Jacksonville Center 124.77, good day.
Was that for me? And it doesn't help that I can't hear properly at the moment. I don't know what's going on with my ears.
Delta 1460, Jacksonville Center.
Go ahead for Delta 1460. Apologies, I missed that call.
Please don't make me call you 4 or 5 times every time I need to talk to you. Connect Jacksonville Center 124.77.
Center Giant 325 Heavy requesting 360.
325 Recon, maintain flight level 360.
Flight level 360, Giant 325. Thank you.
Jackson Center, good evening with you. Delta 1460 with you, flight level 360.
It's still on the original one. Connect Jack Center 124.77.
Delta Control, good afternoon. Jackson Control, Delta 1460 with you, flight level 360, direct to Mary.
Delta 1460, Jacksonville Center, welcome aboard. Turn to NASA. Southwest 333, you're clear, direct Kablu.
I can hear this guy better. Sorry. What's the landing runways?
Okay, direct Kablu for Southwest 333. Aircraft calling for clearance, who was that?
Alright, that's set for 27 left.
X-ray on the ground at Tallahassee. Let's return to Nassau.
I think that's what my flight was having left.
November A42 X-ray, you are clear to the Nassau Airport, radar vectors Mises and as file. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 230, 1 servants after departure. Departure is on this frequency, squawk 1007. maintain 5,000, expect 23,000 after 10 minutes, squawk 1007. And November 42 X-ray readback is correct, runway 18 for departure, the Tallahassee altimeter is 3003.
So, direct to Larry.
18 for departure, 24 X-ray. American 305, leaving my airspace to the west. Houston Center is offline, frequency change approved, rate of service terminated, good day.
Hey, cuz ETA is going to be 1822, so almost an hour. No, I was talking to my cousin. He just joined the stream.
NASA 5, descend and maintain 16,000. The Orlando altimeter is 3002. 3002, descend and maintain 16,000, NASA 5.
This guy is much easier to hear though than the last one. This one had its coffee.
We are 206 miles, in case you guys have following the banter. But we got 206 miles out there. 347 should be in the vector down here shortly, so we'll be in
And that's 5, just confirm we can expect runway 33. Approach is gonna have that for you, I have no idea. Alright, because right now we're direct to orbit. Yep, that's fine. Just continue direct airport. I will have he will have further for you. I have no idea what he's using in TTS. Roger, no problem.
So center and alright. Man is on today. Goodness gracious. DC Center, Houston Center, Jacksonville. That's COVID for you, man. That's COVID for you.
If they put me in a hold, I'm logging off.
Leaving your space next to the
About 205.
Contact Orlando approach 124.8.
No, 284.
Alright, 124.8, NASA 5. You have a good day. You too, sir.
And the minimums is going to be 11.
Got a little moderate chop up here though. 340 is a little quiet up there. What's your waypoint? Just 40 to the south, Larry. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, these guys. X-plane doesn't simulate turbulence well, so I probably won't even feel it. We'll see. Yeah. Man, there's so many things that X-plane does so well. Like, I love the
1397 for 913, heavy day.
let's see. Where's my headphone?
You have control.
I have control.
Jacksonville, January 42 X-ray,
ready for
hold
the approach
short, runway 18, ready for departure.
Any questions?
I'm good.
November 42 X-ray, next time before you taxi, you need to give us a call for taxi.
Yep. We ain't wasting
I
time.
apologize. No problem, just something to keep in mind. You're the
FS2
only one there, so it don't
Fslabs.
matter, but next time you might not. Let's see, on departure, flight runway heading, the Tallahassee wind is very low at 4, runway 18, you clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, thank you. And confirm runway heading 42 X-ray. Runway heading 18.
Alright.
Thank you.
Center Captain News, end up 913 with you, flight 340.
I've got gate Charlie 16 assigned by Delta. What gate you said that we were doing, Michael?
I'm parking at the Alpha gates. I think Alpha 9.
Alright, I'll put that in. Alpha 9.
But yeah, man, X-Plane can do so much better. I know. But because of physics, right? It was like, to me, X-Plane feels so good. Yep. So good. Texture-wise, too, manages everything. Yeah,
And November 42 X-ray radar contact altitude.
like seasons, but,
Altitude is 400 feet. And November 42 X-ray, thank you. Turn left, direct Mises, climb and maintain flight level 230. Turn left, direct Mises, climb and maintain flight level 230, 24 X-ray.
I'm saving my money for it. P3D could suck salt.
Man, it's just if it wasn't for Fslabs and the hundreds of dollars that I've already invested in P3D, I probably again. I know. Same here.
You can talk to the cows come home. I am.
Their add-ons and clowns and whatnot, way better than X-Fleet, but X-Fleet could have killed, could have stepped on P3D's throat a long time ago, and I don't know about that. I don't know either.
You're going to MFS 20, Dario? I doubt it. Dario hasn't set up his sim since he's been back home. Dario, the guys are telling you to come join us in Atlanta. Come show off your 737. Dude, I lost love with P3D when they start.
It's gonna bring me out there, California, definitely a lot more, especially now that with the flight beams, San Francisco scenery. No, it's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Since I've lived in Southern California about 4 years ago now, I've been wanting a Burbank scenery.
Yeah, Michael, that's a negative. Michael, you say the only way he's playing flight sim. Look, in reality, right? In reality, V5 was what P3D should have done when they first bought FSX. It took four versions for them to update to runways and airports. They've done everything else under the sun. They've introduced submarines. They've introduced donkey carts, and the donkey carts was the final straw. I'm serious. I am yet to see someone on a runway with a donkey cart. The day that I see that, I quit flight sim completely. Seriously.
Somebody in X-Plane posted a freaking picture, video.
I agree, Dario. The flights, the problem with the flight sim community is that their standards are so low that whatever is pushed at them, they gobble it up as if we are beggars. We pay for these apps, we pay for these add-ons, and they get very insulted when people have a higher expectation than they do. Like, I'm a pilot, but I don't use this as for flying. Like anytime that I've done flight training, I've actually stayed away from the sim completely, because you pick up bad habits in the sim community.
Those forums and say that you have a problem and see how fast people jump down your throat saying that, oh, no, it's not, it's, something to check your settings or, something or anything like that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very hostile.
Even for the same V5, like, you can't say anything bad about V5. It's like, it's rubbish. It looks good, but what point is something looking good if you can't finish your sim? You didn't buy a picture to hang on a wall. You bought a sim to actually fly in. Yeah, Dario, like, I still comment because, like, I don't know, I get a rise out of it sometimes, and I'm just like, are you guys for real? Like, I mean, like, some of them even have the audacity to start posts talking about the negativity in the sim community when people say something against an add-on. But if you're paying, don't you have a right to expect your money's worth? And like, I respect people's opinion. I mean, like, you can disagree with me, I don't care, but this is what I expect. Like, quality wings, the plane looks great, but to me it's rubbish. I fly it like once every 7 months because I can't get the damn thing to work. The RTO, the auto brake, the only three settings on it work. RTO. This I landed at Wellington with a 787, and let me tell you, I had to squeeze everything to get that damn plane to stop. I had no auto brakes, and I've never had it.
Definitely a problem. And 86 stupidness too, man. Like, I used to spawn in and cold and dark and the beacon lights on and the taxi lights on.
The plane is started, it's cold and dark, and the plane starts at the minute that you touch the throttles. Yeah, that's the thing, Dario. They push it out, they're saying they fixed the weather radar, they fixed that, and it hasn't been fixed. Remember the weather radar issue? People had that for months. They sent out an update saying weather radar fixed. I, like an idiot, turn on weather radar, boom, in the middle of a 15-hour flight. Boom.
Delta 926, descend and maintain flight level 340.
340, Delta 926.
Confirming 340, 34,000.
Yes, 34,000, Delta 926.
Thank you.
You're still having crashes from weather radar?
Delta 1460, descend and maintain flight level 340.
Descend and maintain flight level 340, Delta 1460.
I guess we're too high for them.
Not me, but I've seen people still having those issues.
I get them 3240 crossing, but I guess in order to hit the 240 crossing, that makes sense.
Oh, and
Yeah.
the weather radar on the quality wings, it's horrible. I mean, like, when it does work, the thing nearly blinded me. I've never seen anything so fluorescent in my life. Even high-vis vests aren't that freaking fluorescent, and I'm like, it just gives me an instant headache when you've got like massive weather that is giving you returns on the radar. It's just like, nah. I did a video once into Montreal.
Delta 926, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Good day.
3297, Delta 926, we'll see you.
Delta, I think catches that. That just there. Go ahead for 913. Oh, 35, 913, get it. Alright, good afternoon, Delta 926 with you, 35.7 to 340.
It's their best add-on that had so much potential, and then they come up with this flimsy excuse that they never set up to be like PMDG. You should be trying to be better than PMDG. That pissed me off. Commanders are beneath PMDG, and you just aim to be beneath PMDG.
Southwest 333. Contact Atlanta Center 125.02. Good day.
2502, we'll see you Southwest 333.
Alright, I'm gonna end the radio. I'm gonna mute you guys as well too so I can concentrate. I'll talk to you guys on the ground.
Delta 1460, Atlanta Center 132.97. Good day.
Over to 132.97 for Delta 1460. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
That's great. I ain't complaining. I not complaining. Who did I just go over to? Atlantic Control. Atlantic Control, good afternoon. Delta 1460 with you at flight level 340.
Delta 1460, Atlanta Center, hello.
Yeah, I get it, man. I forgot they did delay it. Houston Flight Service Station is on, seriously.
Nah, Daria, a lot of these developers, they're happy to take the money and then don't want to do any work behind it. That's why, like, I have no problem if
You have control. Check.
thank you. I have yes. I have no problem giving Aerosoft my money. If their aircrafts were like PMDG, I would still give them money because they're constantly updating their stuff. You get a problem, you can share with them on their forums and they accept and own it. When you go to people like Quality Wings, like yesterday I went into the forum and I posted my video. It was yesterday? Was it yesterday? Or Michael, was it yesterday that I talked to you about the problem with the Quality Wings? Oh. Okay. Alright, so I posted it. Okay, so I posted it yesterday. Up to now, I haven't gotten a reply. I went. No, I'm not. But here's the thing. I went through the forum because I've googled it and I couldn't find anything. So it's like maybe I might be able to keep binding of something like on my part. But then I look at it like no, I have nothing that would be actually affecting that because it works on 3 things, so it should work on all. It works on disarm, off, and RTO.
Contact Atlanta Center 125.
So I went on their forum and I was looking around to see who had these problems. I've seen 3 different people in the last couple of days done it, and the reply was given to one was that nobody else reported it. I'm like, I don't give a damn if anybody else reported it. I'm reporting it. Fix it. But now check the difference, and I'm not promoting anyone by saying this because like you know that I beta test for FS2 crew, but even before then, and there's one of Jonathan's friends, this guy Carl, he had an issue with V5 and he actually made this statement saying he take back everything he said about V5 because he's getting crashes, the sim won't start and stuff like that, and it ended up Brian comes back to you as soon as it's suitable, like because I think he lives in Asia, so obviously the big time difference. He comes back to you and he stays with you. He sends you to send on something, he sends it back, try this, try that. I've never seen anyone else.
1586, contact Atlanta Center 121.35. Bye bye.
Who's that for?
Delta 15.
Oh, okay.
Atlanta 125.125.
I've never seen that with anyone except Flightbeam. I used to. Yeah, no worries.
9326, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77.
But the thing is that because of how accepting the community is, there's not going to be improvements. There's some developers that it isn't spoken, but it's like their mantra is to always be better than they were yesterday. If you look at Fslabs, if you look at Fslabs, there is nobody on Fslabs level. They're not saying, look, we have right. They're constantly pushing the envelope to make it even better. And and that's why, like, when you compare them with PMDG were the kings for like years.
X22 Heavy with you, flight level 360, descending down to flight level 350.
Information, uniform, thanks.
FedEx 22, Atlanta Center, hello. Descend by the Phillips 3 arrival, Charlotte landing north.
We'll descend via the Phillips 3 arrival and landing north in Charlotte, FedEx 22.
Who's that?
1460, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 240.
He's the 787 pilot for Qantas C-Fly 4 Jetstar.
Jetstar. I love him. Down to 240 for Delta 1460.
Atlanta Center, descend and maintain level 240.
Flight level 240, south to 6876.
Man, Howie takes him to task on everything, and that's what the community needs. People, because if you check it, that guy, I try to remember his name, the guy from PMDG, I can't remember his name now, Randazzo or something like that. He can't stand Howie, but when Howie talks, he's not being a fanboy. He is bringing proof to what he's saying, and all PMDG can do is acknowledge what he's saying, or try to like make him look out like to be a tyrant, basically. But regardless of what, they can't say he's wrong. And I find it quite interesting because he's a pilot. He picks up things that you and I will not pick up. We don't have experience with jets. The only jet experience we have is as a passenger, so we can only go by things that are extremely out of the ordinary when to say that that's not how it's supposed to be. But he has, and I love it when he actually calls out these developers, because without people like him, we accept stuff with no questions, and they are happy to keep it that way. Look at the NGX. All this time the cockpit was wrong, and people say, oh, it's better than Zibo. I'm like, but so I just wish that there were actually more people like him, because developers will be forced to step the game up. We are too
Atlanta Center, this is Delta 220.
We are too quick to part with our money.
19,000 heading towards JFK.
FedEx 22, contact Atlanta Center.
That's true, Dario.
121.35, bye-bye.
There's a pilot
35, goodbye. FedEx 22.
called Brendan.
Delta 220 Atlanta Center, hello.
He flies the 767, and he emailed Captain Sim to tell them about some things that weren't correct, and they told him nobody's going to notice it. And I'm like, what?
Delta 220 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight
yes.
340.
He posted it in Facebook. I was like, nobody's going to notice it, so no, we're not dealing with that. And I'm like, wow.
Delta 220 Atlanta Center.
Level 350.
Yeah, Captain Sim can't get another cinch from me, not even on a seal.
Delta 1460, contact Atlanta Center 121.35. Goodbye.
131.35 for Delta 1460. Have a good afternoon. Goodbye.
Ciao.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Delta 1460 is out of flight level 280 for 24,000.
Delta 1460 Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Descend via the Jedi 2 arrival. Atlanta altimeter 3006.
Roger, descend via the Jedi arrival for Delta 1460.
Delta 913, descend and maintain 3000.
Down 3000, 913.
I still prefer my videos. You all can suck salts and kick rocks. Because I'm talking to you and I'm talking to my cousin. Like, I've got 2 viewers, I think. Thank God my cousin came on, because I'm like,
8392, welcome
please,
to Atlanta.
somebody just come on and say something, anything.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 6876, descending out of flight level 280 for 240.
Southwest 6876 Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Cross chipper at maintain 13,000, Atlanta altimeter 3006.
Chipper at 13,000.
Man, Gary, I was hoping, when I got these 757s, it got to be better than Quality Wings. It's marginally better, but...
0 913.
Cheers, bud. Cheers. No, I just gotta... If you mess up, I'm gonna say it, Johnny. No pressure. That's the good thing about video. If I mess up, that video never sees the lights of YouTube. It's never going up. No, I'm gonna stream.
Heavy contact, Charlotte approach 126.15. Good day.
2615, 6 thank you.
Lot 8392, runway vacate.
Lot 8392, welcome to Atlanta, taxi ramp Alpha, we'll see you.
Taxi Alpha and Sierra, lot 8392.
Charlotte craft lane, this.
I haven't had any sticking since I turned off the autosave. You know, it's not as bad as it used to be, but they're still there. It could be coupled with the fact that I'm streaming as well. When you all stream, are you all streaming in 1080p 4K, or are you streaming in... I'm doing 1460 or something like that. We can't... I think I'm at 1460, so if I should ever happen to stream again, I will probably drop it a bit. That's a big if.
Delta 960 RNAV impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
No, I haven't seen the flight plannings in MFSs yet. I'll probably have a look once I land. Okay, seatbelt signs on.
926, expect visual approach 27 left, fly present heading, descend and maintain 8,000.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, captain has turned on the seatbelt sign for approach and landing. VR continues.
So 913 Atlanta Airport is at your 11 o'clock in about 10 miles. You have an insight?
Field in sight 913.
913, clear visual approach 27 left.
Visual approach 27 left 913.
So the 926, expect the visual approach 27 left, fly present heading, descend to maintain 8,000.
Expect the visual approach 27 left, present heading 8,000, Delta 926.
I still need Navigraph for certain things though, like for example my Avlasoft.
Atlanta Center Delta 960 airborne passing
Not so much the charts aspect of it,
Atlanta Center radar contact. Let me see
but you see like
230 Delta.
I don't know, I'm kind of torn between that, Daria, because with FSS there weren't updates frequently in terms of
Delta 913, the wind,
the airports and stuff like that. So I'm a bit skeptical about the approach checklist.
Briefing.
Comfort. Setting check.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Barrel ref.
QNH 3001 set.
QNH 3001 set. Minimum.
1199 feet set.
1199 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Oh, that's great if they're gonna upgrade it, update it every 28 days. So you won't really need the chart option anymore. You just need to get the air racks for your aircrafts.
Check.
Cancel. That's mine. I would probably still stick with Navigraph though, because like.
And Center Southwest 6876 has Victor for Atlanta. Request visual 27 left at 13,000 right now.
So the 6876
I prefer to be flying and still have this
13,000, expect visual approach 27 left.
Maintain 13,000 and expect vectors for 27 left. Southwest 6876.
But that would be interesting with the Navigraph, not the Navigraph, but with the updates every 28 days. Navigraph will have to probably do some stuff to remain competitive.
So the 926, instead of maintain 6,000.
6,000 now, 926.
Is it hard butter or soft butter? I have no idea what mine will be because it kind of gets exaggerated
Welcome to Atlanta. Hold short of
with chase
right on.
And I'm not flying with the VA.
Hold short 27 right, think of 913.
He said he left for home? Runway unusable. Runway closed for repairs. I'm probably gonna have one of those landings. Actually, my you can actually get like a positive number with the -8.
Delta 913, contact approach 125.7, we'll see you.
357 now, 913, have a good day.
Delta 926, contact approach 125.7, we'll see you.
Over the approach, Delta 926, 125.7, we'll see you.
Southwest 6876, contact approach 125.7.
Approach on 125.7, Southwest 6876, thanks.
At a 14.6 of clearances, taxis, departures, all that fun stuff, just give him a call. Air service terminated for exchange advisor approved, enjoy your flight.
Oh, they're all shutting down.
Roger, frequency change approved. Thanks for your seat today. Enjoy the launch. Delta 96.
Hey, you.
210 and 1000, Southwest 6876.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Delta 1460 with you, descending through 11,000.
Delta 1460, Atlanta approach, altimeter 3005, expect 27 left, at Daffy, speed 210, descend maintain 5,000.
Oh, we got nice clouds. We got clouds, Michael. We got clouds.
Delta 913, you up?
Man, that was too. You know, that's the biggest thing for me when flying. I hate to fly on a clear day. I want clouds. That's 10,000 feet.
Southwest 6876 is going to maintain 7,000.
7,000, Southwest 6876, thank you.
I think that's probably Michael that I'm seeing about to do this approach.
Delta 926, wind 330 at 9, gust 16, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Michael, I need to use that runway after you, so don't break it. Yeah, don't break it. I need to use it after you. Ah, nice. You just give us the glossy action there.
Delta 1460, turn 10 degrees right, it's going to maintain 3,000.
10 degrees right, descend and maintain 3,000 for 1460. So right now, should be about 10 degrees. Activate approach phase. Activate approach phase. Larry, I'm going to talk to you when I get on the ground. Give me 2 seconds.
Approach phase activated.
Flaps 1.
Check speed.
Yeah, it should be inside actually.
Southwest 6876, traffic's going to be at your 2 o'clock, 15 miles northwestbound at 6,000 feet, descending to 3,000, and A319 report to traffic in sight.
Flaps 1.
I'm partial IMC here, Southwest 6876, but looking.
Roger that. Maintain 7,000.
7,000, 6876.
Delta 1460, traffic at your 11 o'clock, 8 miles eastbound, remaining at 7,000, a 737 traffic not affected.
Roger, Delta 1460, have the traffic on TCAS. Man, this is sticking bad. That hurt. Damn it, I told you don't break it. I'm gonna watch your stream just for the landing.
Delta 926, cross runway 27 right at November 5, Mike to the ramp.
Cross 27 right, November 5 to the ramp, Delta 926.
At this time, all passengers must remain seated.
American 1173, approach.
Carry on item still.
American 1173, go ahead.
I don't know if you're handling landing, but it looks like center kind of disappeared on me.
Radio altimeter alive.
Check.
Delta 1460, airport, 10 o'clock, 15 miles, report field in sight.
Roger, standby.
Southwest 6876, descend and maintain 4,000, turn left heading 360.
Left 260 and 4,000, Southwest 6876.
Delta 1460 has the feed in sight.
B60, please.
Left 360, Southwest 6876.
Here for landing. You're welcome. Keep the ground.
Airport in sight for Delta 1460.
Delta 1460, cleared visual approach, 27 left.
Clear for the visual approach for 27 left for Delta 1460. I gotta make the hole bigger.
Continue that left turn heading 290, join the localizer.
Continue left 290 for the localizer, Southwest 6876.
All right. Anyone at Alpha 2? I use Alpha 10. I don't have Alpha 5 because I don't have all of them actually activated. Alright. I'm gonna approach. Talk to you in a bit.
Delta 1460, wind 300 at 9er, gust 16, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Clear to land for 27 left, Delta 1460. Flaps 2.
Speed check. Flaps 2.
I have control.
You have control.
Big boom on landing. Flaps 3.
Speed check. Flaps 3.
American 1173, copy.
Check. Flaps full. Cabin crew.
76, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left, 10 miles in trail of an A319.
Oh, that was bad.
Roger that,
Landing
number
check,
2
please.
for 27 left, visual, Southwest 6876.
American 1173 radar contact 68 miles northeast of the Atlanta VOR.
Set and check.
Maintain 11,000. Expect runway 26 right. Altimeter 3005.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Okay, maintain
Advice.
11,000. Expect runway
Auto thrust.
26 right for
Off.
American 1173.
Auto brake.
100 above.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing. Okay.
Minimum.
Landing checklist complete.
Landing.
Check.
Alright, let me see if we can salvage this because that was bad so far. We've got variable wings.
Check.
Too high, too high.
Yeah, I got that. Correcting.
Approaching. 27 left. Too high, too high.
The 6876, wind 300 at 9, gust 16, runway 27 west, clear to land.
27 left, clear to land, Southwest 6876.
300. 200.
Glide.
American 1173, fly heading 235 vector for descent.
50. 40. 30.
Flare.
20.
Roger, heading
Thrust
235
idle.
American 1173.
Roll out.
And we're down.
Argentina 7345 to
Reverse
control
brake.
Atlanta.
Decel.
Is that Argentinian 7345 for Atlanta?
Good evening, sir. You control
70 knots.
departure.
Yes, this is departure.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
1,200 meters remaining.
Atlantic Control, Delta 1460, vacated on November 2.
Delta 1460, cross 27 right at Tango, join Lima to the ramp.
Roger, cross 27 right at Tango, Delta 1460.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelts securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate
After landing
and
checklist,
turned off
please.
the seatbelt sign.
Flaps.
This will be your one and only
Retracted.
indication that it's safe
Spoilers.
to get up and
Disarmed.
move about the cabin.
APU.
Please be reminded
Start.
to use caution when
Radar.
opening overhead bins. To prevent
Off.
injuries from articles that may
Predictive wind shear system.
You may now
Off.
use mobile phone.
After landing checklist
electronic
complete.
devices while connected to the gate. However, you're allowed
Argentina 7345 to Atlanta destination.
invite you to visit delta.com for all
Strobes on.
future travel needs, including checking in for flight dinner, managing your Sky Miles account. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our co-partners, we'd like to
Good evening, sir. In position 10 with flight plan 10 to Kilo Charlie Hotel Sierra. Ready to copy.
Yes, sir. How do you pronounce your call sign?
Oh, only.
Excuse me, sir. Communication is bad. Can you write me on a scoreboard, please?
How do you pronounce your call sign? That Alpha Romeo Golf 7345.
Southwest 6876, confirm clearance to land.
Southwest 6876, yes, you're still clear to land 27 left.
Clear to land 27 left, thanks. Southwest 6876.
Guys, welcome to Atlanta. Let's see here. Where is GSX? I think that might be Johnny there. Sorry, Michael, I had to one up you. Okay. I'm looking for my FS2 crew. I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna park next to you because I can't find my FS2 crew.
Good afternoon, Atlanta. Delta 1130, 3 South with Whiskey 0442.
Delta 1130, as long as you share it with me. Runway 27 right, taxi via Lima Juliet Mike.
27 right, Lima Juliet Mike, Delta 1130.
Southwest 6876, cross 27 right at November 5, Mike to the ramp.
Cross 27 right at November 5 and Mike to the ramp, Southwest 6876, thanks.
Oh, I can't pull up 14. But it could also be that it's not an alpha gate.
Delta 22, radar contact 32 miles northeast of the Atlanta VOR. Descend and maintain 1000. Maintain present heading for descent.
Maintain present heading and descend to 1000, Delta 22.
And Delta 22, the Atlanta altimeter is 3005, expect runway 26 right.
3005 and 26 right, Delta 22.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Approach Delta 2503 with you, flight level 130, descending chipper 1 route.
Let us prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
Delta 2305, Atlanta approach, squawk 0455.
Yeah, GSS doesn't recognize where I am.
0455, Delta 2503.
Oh well.
American 1173, turn right, heading 040.
040, American 1173.
Delta 2503, radar contact 38 miles northwest of the Atlanta VOR. Altimeter is 3005, expect runway 26 right.
It's gonna be an issue for pushback for the next flight.
Expecting 26 right, Delta 2503.
Daria, I'm not too keen on the V5 V5 clouds, to be honest. Sometimes they look great, and then other times they don't look that good. It's kind of hit or miss for me. Thanks. I got a bit distracted in the early stages of the approach, but it worked out fine.
Delta 22, turn right heading 360, vector for descent.
Parking checklist, please.
APU
Right,
bleed, full pumps.
American 1173, descend and maintain
Parking brake and
6000.
chocks.
On and in.
Parking
6000,
checklist
American
complete.
1173. Delta 2503, descend and maintain 1000.
1000, Delta 2503.
Oof.